culinary experts at UNLV, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, have called them tacky, outdated, and something that's gone away in terms of what people want. But people love buffets in Las Vegas. And in this video today, we're going to address whether or not buffets are gone forever, like Caesars Entertainment seems to want to do, or whether or not they're going to make a triumphant return to the Las Vegas Strip. Having been to the Wicked Spoon Buffet just a few days ago on Sunday, we're editing the video. We actually had a tour with the executive chef, the chef de cuisine, the head chef at the actual property. I think there is a happy medium. You're not going to like it very much, so stay tuned to this video for why you're probably not going to like the buffets if they do return. How's it going, everybody? My name is Steven, and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I hope you guys would like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for the future notifications if you guys want to be informed of when I do new videos. We do live streams on the weekend. We talk about this kind of stuff or breaking news or do short films every other day of the week. So yeah, it's a YouTube channel based on Las Vegas. Who would have thunk it? It's not like there's not a million other of them, but thank you guys for watching this one. If you guys want to support us further, leave us a comment below. What's the best buffet you ever had in Las Vegas? What's the worst buffet you ever had in Las Vegas? I think the worst buffet I ever had in Las Vegas has to be the Circus buffet, but that was a long time ago. I don't know if it's coming back. I have no clue. Phil Ruffin, the buffet, the owner of the Circus, recently replaced the buffet at Treasure Island with a race and sports book during the shutdown. So who knows if the one at Circus will come back. So leave us that comment below to reach us and support us further. You guys can always go ahead and hit us up on Patreon, patreon.com/notleavinglasvegas. You guys get early access to videos, extra photos, thoughts, video blogs. You also have YouTube channel memberships. You get in the credits either way. The other way to support us is vegasfacemask.com, no S at the end. Now, my wife makes these, sends them out to you. If you're coming to Vegas, you got to wear a face mask. We do hotel drop-offs, but it's a 4-mask minimum for drop-offs, but we ship them anywhere for free. 2 for $25. You buy one at $25, you get one free. Some Vegas themed stuff there, but we have 60 different designs, handmade, handcrafted. The only 2 you'll ever need. The commercial's over, kids. It wasn't that bad, was it? We talked a little bit. You know, that's the haters gonna hate on the commercials, but it supports the fam. What can I tell you? All right, so we went to the Wicked Spoon Buffet last Sunday. It was the champagne brunch. We actually went at 2 p.m., but it was still technically brunch, and we didn't have any champagne. So go figure, because I don't drink, and it was 2 in the afternoon, for God's sakes. But it was a pretty good experience. But the question is whether or not the buffets are coming back. And that's something that before the shutdown, nobody ever thought would be uttered. What do you mean if the buffet's coming back? I go to a buffet every time. Heck, back in the day, they used to have buffet passes. MGM Resorts International had a pass where you would pay like, I think, $60 and you'd be able to eat for 24 hours continuously, which was a pretty good deal if you considered this. If you stayed down at, say, the Mandalay Bay, and then you were going to go to Mandalay Bay, Luxor, Excalibur, New York, MGM Grand, you guys were going to hit up the Park MGM, which was the Monte Carlo at the time. Maybe you can also go over to the City Center, the Bellagio. I mean, look at all your dining options, right? Kind of excessively ridiculous. And it was a great deal. But then the shutdown happened. And then when the shutdown happened, our governor, Steve Sisolak, here in the state of Nevada, he instituted a few rules, one of which was no more self-service food. So even if you go into like a 7-Eleven right now, you can't grab your own hot dogs. I don't know if you could there before, but things like Whole Foods, where they had that cold and hot food bar, they're not running that anymore. You can't even go up to a gas station and get your own sody pop, or pop as we call it in Canada, or soda as they call it down here. I'm from Canada, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed originally. You can't even go and get your own soft drinks over at well, you can get your own soft drinks, but you can't refill the cup, that is to say. You can't refill the cup on your soft drinks anymore. I mean, so many rules and restrictions, and some of the hotels took this as an opportunity to say that they are not bringing back the buffets. You know, Phil Ruffin, I think I mentioned at the beginning of this video, he got rid of the buffet at Treasure Island, replaced it with the William Hill Sportsbook. He might have made the right bet. I mean, I don't like to see the buffet disappear, but sportsbooks have been keeping these casinos propped up with a huge revenue stream. So I guess he's smart to look at it that way, although the buffet's gone. So the question is whether or not they're coming back, because some people in the culinary world think buffets are very tacky. There was an article sometime last year in the Review Journal saying the buffet is dead in Las Vegas, and they quoted all these experts from UNLV, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and I guess they have like a culinary school there, or some kind of experts in the hotel gaming industry, hospitality, that said that, you know, the tastes in Las Vegas have changed. People don't want to go and do buffets in town. And I'm looking going, are you guys so out of touch with what people coming here actually want? I know people who won't even come here if they can't eat buffet dinners. I mean, look, you're going to spend $60 almost a person on a buffet, or you can go spend $60 on a sit-down dinner. dinner. And some people are going to want to go spend the money on buffets. When I worked in timeshare marketing on the strip, you'd see people and you'd talk to them and they'd say, oh, you know what I do? I don't even eat for the previous day. Like, I know I'm going to go break my gastro bank. They're going to just eat so much at the buffet that I'll go in and I'll spend 3 hours. I know one guy spent 4 hours at a buffet. I'm like, "'Tis no man, 'tis a remorseless eating machine," as we'll quote from The Simpsons from back in the day. But yeah, so they declared them to be dead. Meanwhile, the Bacchanal buffet over at Caesar's Palace was spending money, a lot of money, a whole lot of spending money to get $100 million renovation to the Bacchanal buffet. These are some of the top buffets in the world. USA Today rated the Bacchanal as one of the best. The Wicked Spoon was rated by them a different year as one of the best buffets in the entire country, not just in Las Vegas. And after spending $100 million, they said they're going to open the buffet in September of last year, and then that never happened. And ironically enough, I had people that worked for that buffet calling me up, asking for my information, saying, what do you know about the buffet? I want to know when I'm going to go back to work. And I said, pardon me, excuse me, baking powder? What are you talking about? He said, well, you seem to know what's going on. I've been working at that buffet for the better part of like 20 years, even before it was called Bacchanal. And they are not telling us when we're going back to work. They spent all this money on the renovation and nothing's happened of it. Maybe you know. Nobody knows right now. So from what I hear, the Bacchanal buffet is actually looking to see what the Wicked Spoon success is like over at the Cosmo. The properties are not too far away from each other. You have the Cosmopolitan right here, the Bellagio's in the middle, and the Caesar's Palace is right on the other side. So they're definitely within walking distance. I guess that the people over at Caesar's Entertainment who have vowed that they are not bringing back buffets because they want to be profitable, and they say buffets are not profitable for them. This is what happens when you have a new company that wants to basically make Wall Street happy with them. If you're not aware, Caesars Entertainment now is not the same one as before the pandemic. It's a new ownership group owned by Eldorado Resorts. They changed the name of Eldorado Resorts to Caesars Entertainment, and they said, hey, Wall Street, we're going to be profitable. No more buffets because those didn't profit us. But there is the off chance that that is the one buffet that they bring back. As for the Wynn wants to bring the buffets back. They've even tried to bring the buffets back in the past. They tried to do the thing where you sit at your table and you point at a menu and then the server comes up and brings things to you. Didn't work out very well. It wasn't very popular with people who were actually going to the buffet and having that experience. And within a few months, it closed down. It shut down again. And now it's still sitting in limbo. Buffets are a venerable part of Las Vegas. It's something where you can come in and have an experience like no other place. Yeah, there's hometown buffets, country kitchen buffet, which I don't even know if that's a thing or if one of those is a South Park reference. I'm a 90s kid, get those mixed up in my head sometimes. But you have different buffets that run across the country, but there's nothing quite like the Las Vegas experience, right? I remember going to the Encore buffet with my wife, and they had New Zealand baby back rack of lamb. I don't even know. It was just over the top. It was ridiculous. One little marquee type of thing. Like there's beef carpaccio at the Cosmopolitan. Subscribe to the channel because you're going to see an amazing ultimate review of the Wicked Spoon where we go in and we actually talk to the chef and he gave us an actual whole entire tour of the place. Pretty cool. We got to see what his choices were. And so I guess that's the point. You're not going to like the next thing I'm going to say to close this out, right? I think the buffets will make a return in limited capacity, meaning that maybe the Circus buffet doesn't come back. But I think that the buffets do come back will be a different experience where, like the Cosmopolitan, they have somebody playing the go-between. They're handing you the food. They're keeping the cleanliness standards. So the person in front of you isn't touching the serving spoon and then you touch it. I think they're coming back at an ultra premium type of price. The ticket price for that Wicked Spoon buffet was $54 a person. $54, $108 for two people to eat a buffet before taxes and before tips. So if you don't like paying a lot for the buffets, you may be disappointed to know that the ones that do come back, I suspect are going to be very, very expensive. But when they do come back, they're going to be a different experience. They're going to be cleaner for you. It's not going to take much more time than it ever did because we certainly didn't have that experience at the Cosmo. Again, subscribe to the channel. Have you done so yet? Because you're going to see an amazing video coming up this week about that huge buffet at Cosmo. I think they're going to be more expensive. I think they're just going to be a different, slightly different experience, but you're still going to have all you can eat. They're going to probably limit you on time, and you're probably going to be looking at $50 to $60 per shot. Now, the days of the whole 24-hour pass seem to be gone and behind us, but hey, any step towards normalcy is a good step for us. And that's what I have to say about that. That's my video today. I would like to hear your comments below. Would you be willing to pay $60 for a buffet here in town? That's my video, and I'm sticking to it. Once again, my name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I got my original 6 NHL hat on here. If you look at the logo, it's backwards as to what it should be. And we are wearing our NHL Team Canada International. This is an old jersey. I've had this for years, and I just love it. And I wanted to haul it out and bring it because the Knights just dominated the St. Louis Blues. I got the Blues hat right over there. But last night was a great game for us out here, and just thought I would go a little vintage, old school from where my roots are here. Roots, get it, Canadians? I made a reference there. If you get the reference, call it out in the comments below. All right, like, share, subscribe, support the channel by hitting up Patreon or the channel memberships. We have VegasFaceMask.com. You get one at $25. You get one for free. It's 2 for $25. We do customs if you need a specific fabric. Just email us or hit us up at Facebook.com/VegasFaceMask and ask us about that. Oh, we do ship international. All right. Enough with the commercials, dude. Come on, man. It's almost like you're trying to support your family out here. We got to say 3, 2, 1, click. Are you ready? I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and love y'all. Thank you for watching. Click!